Guys, what's up? Happy Homebrew Thursday update whenever I can get one in, right? Cheers. I'm gonna try to make this relatively quick because I get to start some beer reviews this evening. I got the shipment for the second round of the SJPoor challenge, and luckily I live super close to my hub. Shout out to Matt Morris, who's the hub that I went through. I shipped my beer to him. It got there in a day. He shipped the box back, and I bet I was the first one to get it back. I got mine the next day. So I've had that beer chilling in the fridge for a couple days now. I'm gonna get to do my first review tonight. I've got a New England IPA that I'm gonna get to taste, and I'm really stoked about it. I have high expectations for this round, this competition, and I'm truly just hoping that I didn't embarrass myself and don't come in last. So this is not my SJPoor beer. I considered it though. The beer that I put in was quite a bit different than this beer. But I think in general, the beer that I submitted, it's a beer I've done before. It is not my favorite version of this beer, sadly. It's not the best example that I've put forward. So again, I'm really just kind of hoping not to fall on my face here. But the box that I got back, the beers sound amazing, and I'm really pleased with the variety, the different styles, ABVs, light and dark. Like I said, I got a New England IPA, got a Scottish export, we got a porter, English barley wine, one that just says sour, one's a raspberry goza, sweet stout. I thought there was one more. Anyway, a really good variety that I'm really excited to dig into. So this is the one that I did not submit. This is actually a variation on my blueberry mango goza. So this is pretty much the blueberry mango goza minus the sour. It's slightly tart because of the fruit additions to it, and the recipe stayed very similar, if not exactly the same. I just didn't sour it. I wanted to go for like more of a blonde ale, and still kept the coriander, the salt, everything that you put into a goza. Just didn't do the lactic acid bacteria. Didn't kettle sour it. It turned out really well. But it's one of those beers that upon first taste, I don't think you really love. By the time you get down through about half the glass to the end of the glass, I really enjoy it. But it wasn't what I wanted to put in the competition. So yeah, I'll leave it there on the SJPoor beers. I like the beer that I submitted, but not my favorite version I've done of that beer. So we'll see what happens. What's been going on here? I've got 2 beers in the fermenter right now. I did just a straight Bohemian Pilsner, just 100% Pilsner malt and some noble hopping. And then I've got a IPL. It's the first time I've ever tried an IPL, and going for like a West Coast kind of IPL. Nothing really New Englandy or any of that. I want to step back and do a different style. I dry hopped the hell out of it last night. Probably too much so. I'm actually a little scared that I overdid it, which would mellow over time, but I'd like to have it drinkable here in the next week or so. But I'm trying really high dry hop doses for a very short contact time to see how that plays out. I've heard a lot of people getting really good results, shortening contact time with higher amounts. Today I purchased the Bouncer filter, which is an SJPoor Challenge sponsor. The Bouncer guys, I'm really excited about that. I actually did that today, knowing that I'm going to pull that IPL off those massive amount of hops probably on Saturday. And so I'm going for like 48 hour plus, not much more than 48 hour contact time with the dry hopping. But there's so much in there that I was like, I'm going to get so much debris. And I've been wanting to try it for a while. So got the Bouncer filter. I actually upgraded to the Big Daddy for some multiple different reasons. So I can't wait to open that thing up and try it this weekend. Those two beers are extremely light. They're extremely low gravity. The IPL, I believe, is just Pilsner with a dash of, maybe just a dash of wheat. Just to build a little bit of body because the starting gravity was going to be so low. I think that one is only like 1038 or so. The Pilsner, I believe, was 1032. So just really light beers that I'm getting ready for a Halloween gathering this year. I just want some really good, drinkable, approachable beer for that. So that's what's going on. I just got back from a crazy week and a half of kind of family time travel, which was great. Got down to Birmingham about a week and a half ago on Sunday and got to see my favorite band. Not a ton of people know about them, but they're called Penny and Sparrow. I've got some family that lives in Birmingham. We went and saw the show over there. Checked out Avondale Brewing in Birmingham because it was close to the venue. It was pretty good. Nothing stand out, but the space was pretty cool. And then went to Orlando this last week for a conference. And my family got to tag along and do a night at Disney, so that was fun. Did a Halloween party. Drove up to Charleston, which does have great beer. Stopped in at a brewery in Brunswick, Georgia on the way up from Orlando to Charleston called Hop Soul. Got some pizza and beer there. It was good. A couple solid ones. Had a good Pils, a solid Saison, a Bock that I tried, and there was something else. Oktoberfest on Märzen. Wasn't huge on that one, but a cool place, good family friendly place. Hit up a couple places in Charleston. One being a brewery combined with a pizza, wood-fired pizza place called Baker and Brewer. So that was really cool. It was like a collaboration project with Holy City at Charleston. So it's been a great couple weeks. Gotten really back into the swing of running after taking a break for a while. And I feel a lot better after eating like trash and not really exercising for the last couple months, honestly. So we're back in the swing of things. I'm not going to belabor the point too much longer. This is Drinking Well, and it's a tasty beer. I didn't feel like it was right for the challenge. Even though it is really good, and I'm hoping the other one's gonna bring a little bit more of my character to the competition than this one would. So I know you guys are out there starting to get your packages as well, and it's gonna be a blast to see how this thing turns out. So without further ado, I hope everybody out there is doing well, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers. I made it under 10 minutes. This is crazy. Cheers, y'all. And go Jackets. It's been a rough week for Atlanta sports. A rough year for Tech. Tech is horrible. Absolutely horrible. But Falcons blowing it. The Bulldogs blew it against South Carolina, which I kind of enjoyed. And then the Braves blew it. So, have another one. Cheers, y'all.